Hey friends, let me show you some simple tricks for keeping backyard chickens. Most people feel a little bit intimidated by keeping backyard chickens, but they require very little maintenance and are really fun to have around. They provide eggs every day and lots of entertainment. So let's get into it. So first trick is a decoy egg. There's something about chickens where they all want to lay in the same box. So we put decoy eggs into our nesting boxes spread out, and that helps them all have a nesting box to take turns laying their eggs. And if you have a broody hen, she will lay on this decoy egg and you can take the real egg away from her and she won't mind at all. A broody hen is a hen that is wanting to hatch that egg. So she will sit there in that nesting box, keeping that egg warm, barely leaving to get food and water, but it's all a part of the process, just embrace it. A lot of people think that chickens are super smelly, and in reality they are. They poop a lot. Something we do to keep the smell down is we put deep bedding into our coop area here. We use wood chips. It's a great free resource that we can get, so we layer it on super thick. That gives something for the poop to kind of like liquidize into. They scratch around. There's a great ecosystem of bugs underneath the wood mulch, and it keeps everything nice and clean and dry. We also have a video about how you can get free wood chips for your homestead. Check the description below for that video link. We live in the suburbs. We are surrounded by neighbors, so we cannot let our chickens free range all day, even though we would like to. You are being noisy. Hello? Yeah, why being so loud? We always let our chickens out at the end of the day, usually about 2 to 3 hours before dusk. Chickens naturally will go back in the coop at dusk.
Gotcha.
Chickens will naturally go back into their coop at dusk. Chickens can't see in the dark, so they know to go home for nighttime. So letting them out for a couple hours keeps them within our little plot here. We have about a half acre. Only letting them out for a couple hours a day reduces the risk of predators finding them. I also try to fluctuate the time I let them out, just because foxes are really smart and they will see a habit and they will hunt your chickens. So fluctuating that an hour or two will help keep the foxes away from your chickens. They don't usually wander the neighbors too much. I call them back if I need to, and I also have a trick of how I do that. Super easy. When I am ready to gather my chickens, I first clap, and then I go to the sunflower seed bag, and when they hear that bag opening with the clapping, they know it's treat time and they'll come to me. Come here, girls! Come here, girls! Come here, girls! Come here, girls! Carson, can you clap? Come here, girls! Come here, girls! This is a great way to get them in or gather them if you see a predator. Chickens are not vegetarians. A lot of people think that. They actually need and want meat. They need protein to lay eggs. So something we do with our kitchen scraps, whether it be leftover meat or leftover broccoli, we put it in a bucket, and then every morning whatever is in the bucket from the previous day's breakfast, lunch, and dinner scraps, we put in the coop in the morning, and they peck at that all day long, and usually by evening it's gone. This also helps you cut down on your food costs a little bit, and if you're providing good, organic, nutritious scraps to your chickens, that is also going into their egg and providing you with a good, nutritious, organic egg. Another tip. Chickens need calcium to lay eggs. Have you ever gotten an egg and you crack it and it like literally explodes? The shell is so thin. That is showing you that the chicken did not have enough of calcium in its diet to provide a really strong eggshell. I save all of our eggshells. When I crack an egg for breakfast, I save the eggshells and I feed them back to my chickens. They peck at that, they like it, it's kind of grit, it helps break down stuff in their system as well, and it provides a really strong eggshell for us. Chickens are one of the most rewarding animals to have, whether you live on a big farm or you live in the suburbs like we do. I hope these tricks made it feel easy and not intimidating. For more chicken content and gardening content, make sure you subscribe below.
Make sure we what?
For more chicken content and gardening content, make sure to subscribe. I can't say subscribe. I can't say subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Is that good?